Hello, hello, hello. I'm back again. How are you all doing? Got something running in the background. Just turn that down. So, let's see here. Close that off. There we go. Now it's just us. I was watching another streamer that I know. So, I switched him over to the other computer. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing very well. Or, like I always say, as well as can be expected or as well as can be. So we're going to be doing the old GP21. Hopefully, hopefully I do okay. I'm not, maybe I'll go into a quick mode just to see what a real race is like. Kind of get some practice in before getting into. I already changed everything, right? Uh, I gotta turn down the music. I don't want any copyright infringements. As much as I like having the music on there and hearing the music between races and whatnot, eventually I would like to get some monetary gains for my time streaming. So we'll just have to do that for now, I guess. And just gonna get this turned on here so that if somebody says something in chat, it's in front of me and I can just kind of look down without turning my head. Turning my head. Sorry about that. And happy 4th of July to all our American viewers. Happy Independence Day. Just think, we were almost one. All right, here we go. We're going to go with the quick mode and see just how horrible I am. But first things first, why don't I hear? I hear myself, but I don't hear the game. Might just be my volume. I don't see the game either. I just noticed that. Okay, let's get this fixed up here. Looks like the program froze. All right, gotta close that. That's frozen, so gotta get rid of that. Minimize that. Open this. And it looks like it's going to work now. See, always something. It's always a technical glitch somewhere every time. At least this was an easy fix. So there we go. All right, let's give it a shot here. Ooh, that's pretty crazy. What do we got in Canada? Wouldn't mind trying the Canadian one. And we got nothing in Canada. Well, historical tracks. No, nothing, just Britain. All right. Well, hey, let's do this one then. It's going to be 3 laps. Weather conditions variable. Difficulty easy at 20%. And I'm probably still going to come in last place. So let's give it a try. Which day are we going to do it on here? You know what? It's just go and do whatever and hope for the best. See, when I drink and drive, I only do it in video games. Do 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 do.
Welcome back, everyone. We are ready to start the second round of free practice. Teams are still looking for the ideal setup, but we expect that riders will soon start to record some very interesting times.
My times are going to be very interesting, that's for sure. All right. Let's just get the let's start pit start. What's a pit start? I will go with a flying start.
There is movement in the pit. The mechanics are preparing the bike and the rider seems very focused. We'll see if he can improve his time.
No. Is this me playing? It is. Oh yeah, I love it when they just all of a sudden hand it over without any notice. I run in my own lanes, my own lines. Oh, I knew it. I tried to stand it back up. See what I mean? Oh, come on. Yeah, see, it's actually kind of difficult to do on a joystick. I gotta get the timing of how long it takes him to lean back up. Especially after a tight corner, it's like if I really have to crank him around the corner because I'm going too quick, then all of a sudden it's hard to stand him back up in a timely manner. And well, I wonder if he'll improve on his time. Nope. Anything is making it worse. So I'm gonna have to get the feel of when to start standing them back up. So I hold the turn too long, and then he's like way offline because he's still leaned down. See, I stood him up too high, and then I had to. By the time I got him back down, he was too far out of line. He couldn't make the corner. See, well, at least I took somebody else with me this time. Whoa. That's a first. Heat up that tire and dry it off. Get some traction back on it. See, I had to stand him up and then put him back down, and it's just not a smooth corner. Again, no, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Like, it's going to take me a lot of practice. A lot different with Formula One race cars because you don't have to put the lean into the equation of making the corner. So I have to get the feel of the leaning because when I think it's okay to stand them back up, it's not. Oh, I almost had it. It may take a while with a lot of practice and just get the timing of things down. So I used to play these all the time, but now they're getting like more realistic with the physics. So there's very little leeway of making mistakes now, because they're pretty much becoming simulators than video games, because there's so much physics put into the games that like I remember when I played the old ones, it's when you stood him up, he just like flipped up. It wasn't this slow rise back up to maintain control. It was just up. He flipped up. And there also wasn't like the spinning on the corners or the straightaways, because you're giving it too much gas. I'm down. I was having a decent run there for a few seconds. It'd be nice to get through one lap without. See how it fishtailed right there? The old games, they never did that. You couldn't do a burnout, and here we go again. You couldn't do a burnout, and whoops. If we put the mic like that, it would be a little bit better. You couldn't do a burnout. You never fishtail like that. It was, the tire's dusty, the tire's wet. Nothing like that. There's no, he tried to get out of the lean too soon or too late. I tried to chase him down, and that's why he's the better driver. See, there's no body shifting or sliding around in the seat. It was just down, up. I don't know at what point in time or when they started being putting more physics into it and more realistic, because I haven't played a MotoGP in a long time. It was even before I was doing the Formula One. Personally, I wouldn't mind. I stood up too soon. I wouldn't mind getting a steering wheel eventually and doing like some, I don't know, like NASCAR or playing games like Dirt and Drift. Something that a steering wheel would have a better feel and reaction to. There we go. Down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. Oh. See, you would never get that in the old games that I played. Older games. See, it was all dusty on the track there, and it showed in the traction he was getting. It's probably all dusty from the amount of times I've ended up in the dirt. Oh. Oh, here I go. I'm going to try and ease out. There we go. I saved it. Oh, what's going on with my bike here? See, and that's all stuff that I would like to be an affiliate for and start earning some or making some revenue off of it that I can put right back into streaming. I can get newer games that people still have a little more interest in instead of waiting for the deals to come out. I can get it won't hurt me as much to get $100 game. I lost focus. So yeah, like when I wouldn't be, I would be subsidizing my streams, and right now I'm just pumping out a lot of games and whatnot to just kind of maybe get myself out there. Like, and I've said in other streams too that by nature, I'm an introvert. Like, I'm more of a sit back, listen to everyone talk, take it all in. If and when I find we have similar interests, then I'll chime in on something, and most times it'll be like, oh hey, yeah, that's great, and I'll hit it off with whoever we're talking to, and I'll be more comfortable talking with them. And sometimes it becomes I kind of dominate the conversation, believe it or not. But I'm the kind of person, I'm the kind of person that will make plans with somebody a week in advance. And the closer and closer the day gets, I'll even look forward to it. Losing focus. I'll even look forward to getting together for coffee or a drink or just doing whatever. But then all of a sudden, as that day gets closer and closer and closer, and I start thinking, like, why did I make plans? I don't want to go out. I don't feel like doing this. But I have to now because I've committed myself to the plan. No, I'm not going to just not show up. I'm not going to just wake up and I'm sick or something, or they're saying they're not feeling good, and I'm like, well, I can't risk catching something right now, or I can't afford to miss any work. So how about we hold off until you're feeling a little better. But that's health reasons. That's not just I don't feel like going. I have a few friends that know this and will pick up on it, and they'll be like, "Are you still okay to getting together?" And I'll be like, "Well, yes or no." But usually I'll say yes to be polite. But the day arrives and it's like, why? I had a way out. It's too late now. I can't just stand him up kind of thing. So I end up going, and it's one of two things. I sit there bored out of my skull because I don't want to be there, and I'm just not mentally there. And in my head, it's like, can we go yet? Can we go yet? No, would it be rude to leave now? Or it turns out to be one of the greatest times I've had in a long time, and I'm happy I went. And I get kind of PO'd at myself. That's no, fought with myself over going and almost didn't go, and it turned out to be just a great time. Then I'm like, oh yeah, we got to do this again. This was great. This is fun, and the cycle starts all over again. It's like, okay, well, let's do it next weekend again. Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, we'll get together, we'll play a different board game or something like that. And then as the days go by, I knew that was going to happen. As the days go by, I start the whole cycle again. It's like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm looking forward to going, but I really don't know if I really want to go. And yada yada. It's my only day off that week, or something. And I'll start getting almost like an anxiety over it. And it's like, and I just have like a bad experience. Like, oh God, that was so boring this time. Maybe no, because then I started thinking, well, maybe it was that fun time was just a one-off, and sort of thing. Oh, other people are crashing. And then it becomes even more difficult the next time. Because then it's like, well, now it's a 50-50. If was it just a one-off? I wasn't enjoying the last time. You bumped me. Was it just a one-off that the last time I didn't have as good of a time? Or is that going to be the norm? And the one good time was just because it was the first time playing like a game night or something, or whatever the case may be. Or we had, it was great because we had so much more to talk about. We talked about everything, and now it's like, okay, well, now what? Now what are we going to say? Now what are we going to do? We already discussed this. We already discussed that. Maybe there was a few things that, the tires are wet. Maybe there's a few things that I could follow up on, like, hey, so how did this go? Or, hey, how'd that go? If you didn't already talk about it before you got together again. So, anyway, babbling along. Here we go. It's only been 28 minutes of this. Where's the pits? I'll pull into the pits, and I thought it was just going to be 3 laps. I'm thinking it's been a lot more than 3 laps. So maybe I have to pull into the pits to... Oh, I think that was the pits there. I think. Not too sure. Oh, did it put me? No. Yeah, that was a shoot. Clean riding? Who? It's got to be just because I did a wheelie or something for a long time. There's no way that my driving deserves a trophy of any kind. Oh, here we go. Come on, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Oh, it's because I went through a map without hitting anyone. I think I'll have to look into a steering wheel, and I don't. It's not going to help me with this game, but if I find I can pick up like dirt. I think dirt was on sale, which is rally cars, you know, or no, find Formula racing or NASCAR is kind of boring, driving in circles, but then you got what 28 other people. Well, come on, stay. I was going to try and stay on it. But who knows? Maybe I'll find something, and I have that wrecked game, and I know that is steering wheel compatible. I believe I've seen other people playing the game with the steering wheel. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Oh, I tried to stand up before it got laid down. I was doing pretty good there for a few laps, or for a few turns. Few laps, I wish. No. Oh, yeah, I gotta follow that guy. Yeah, that's what it was. I had to go into the pits.
For further confirmation. Now he will probably analyze the last few laps with his track engineer and decide what to do.
Right now he's going, yeah, we've analyzed it, and we're replacing you with someone who can actually drive a motorcycle. You know that's what they're doing, right? Oh, I'm blocking stuff. I didn't realize I was blocking things. Let's see here. High hopes. High hopes that I would actually like win a race. I'll stick myself over here. Move it over one more just in case I change positions. There we go. All right, go to track engineer, live session, combined results. Live session? I don't know. Where am I? Just curious. I'm probably dead last. I can't imagine not being dead last. Where? Oh, wait. I'm not as myself. Am I? I don't know which one's me. Anyway.
The mechanics are taking the bike out of the pit, and the rider is getting ready to get on. Let's see if some interesting information comes from the configuration chosen for the next lap.
So I'm number 19. I'll do like one lap, pull into the pits, and see what happens. Maybe they analyzed my driving and have, oh, he's 19, not me. Oh, I screwed up. Down, and burning. Oh yeah, I'm Mir, J Mir. Yeah, way to go.
Here he is, back in the pit. The team looks impatient to hear his remarks about this latest lap. I wouldn't rule out some changes to the setup.
And that's only my second beer, so that doesn't have any effect on how horrible I'm doing. $36. Yeah, dead last. All right. Well, we all had our laugh out of that one. And so I think I'll exit out. It's going to take me a while to get a hang of it, so just tinker around and maybe get the timing of everything down. And yeah, see what comes from it. I don't know if it's going to be a good streaming game or not either. I've had some interest in it. I've had a few people checking it out. So we'll see if that continues. And if it continues, then I'll just throw it in every now and then. And if it doesn't keep up, then I don't know. Might not be any sense in continuing with it. So we'll have to see. It's not for a lack of not wanting to. I like driving games. I like racing games. It's just a matter of, is it going to be time worthy to put it on stream or not? No, if not, then it'll become one of the games that I'll play in my own. Sorry about that. In my own time, and see how it goes. Well, anyway, to my American friends, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Take care. And as mentioned, if you're partaking in celebrations, please have a designated driver. Keep all your drinking and driving to video games. Don't do it in real life on the roads. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for you or anyone else that gets injured from it. No, it ruins lives. So be good. Get a designated driver. Call a cab. If it's not too far, you could probably even walk. Anyway, it was a pleasure. And we'll be coming back in probably about 15 minutes with another game. Not sure what it's going to be yet. But take care. Have fun. Be safe. And we'll see you in a couple minutes. And if not, we'll see you